Greetings.
Hello.
Greetings, beautiful one. You made it. Yay. All right. Greetings. Greetings, beautiful one, and greetings, beautiful ones. I am MsBJMartin, and this is Snails with No Shells. And now I would like to introduce you to the one and only Tavia.
Hello. Everybody.
And again, Tavia, thank you for being a guest on my podcast.
You're so welcome. Thanks for inviting me.
Yes. So, my first question. Go ahead.
I just said it's truly an honor.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. I'm full of gratitude. Thank you so much. All right. So, Tavia, my first question for you is, where are you from?
I am from the ATL.
All right. ATL.
Straight out of Atlanta.
Okay.
Yep. Zone 3.
All right. So my ATLians, you know what Zone 3 is.
Lakewood. We on the map.
All right. ATL, Atlanta, Zone 3. That's what Tavia is. Okay. And so, Tavia, they say that most people that are born in Atlanta are Grady babies. Are you a Grady baby?
I am a Grady baby.
Wow. Okay.
Great 404.
Okay. So it is true. The ATLians are pretty much Grady babies.
Yes, ma'am. Unless your mama was like bougie or something and, wanted to have you at Crawford Long or Northside or, something of that nature.
Okay.
You from Atlanta, right. Atlanta? You was born at Grady.
Okay. All right. We have our Grady baby on the line.
Yes,
awesome.
Ma'am.
Okay. So, Tavia, tell us a little bit about you.
I'm from Atlanta. I am 27. I am I don't want to say fresh entrepreneur, but I'm hot off the block.
Okay.
I am the founder of the Shantia Alexandria Foundation. What else? A little bit more about me. I'm pretty straightforward. I like to have fun. I like nature. I just like to, be very, very connected with the earth and myself. So that helps me stay grounded.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm a Taurus.
Yes.
Bullheaded.
Yes, Team Taurus. We know about you guys. Bullheaded and about your money.
That's it.
Yes. Okay, so you said that you are an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see. What are the pros of being an entrepreneur?
So for me, the pros is just being able to wake up when I want to, just doing what I want to do on my time, wearing what I want to wear. If I have an idea, I'm able to execute it with nobody else's opinions. What else? That's pretty much it. That's the fun part. The cons, however, work does not stop. So you have to honestly keep going and keep working to make sure that your brand, your content, everything is, all your I's are dotted, T's are crossed. You definitely got to put in a lot of work, and you're basically working like 24/7 in a sense. So let me see, what are some other cons? Just staying on top of social media. Like for me, I'm not a big social media person. So just having to constantly post and make content and stuff like that, it can be draining at times, but you have to stay relevant and move with what's happening now in today's society, and that so happens to be social media. So those are some cons for me.
Okay.
And cons. So.
Okay. So what were you doing before you decided to go into entrepreneurship?
I was a teacher. I taught for 3 years until I realized like this is not for me. And I feel like I can do a lot more outside of the classroom than I could inside of the classroom. So me quitting gave me a little bit more freedom, you know.
Okay.
I'm doing the same thing. So.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what is one of your favorite thing about being an entrepreneur?
My favorite, I think just being able to wear what I want to wear, because I sweats now, or like yoga pants, biker shorts, stuff like that, comfortable clothes every day versus having to get up and actually think about what I'm gonna put on, what's appropriate for work, and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so you just like you like the freedom, and you like being able to just manage yourself.
Yes,
basically.
Yes.
Okay, and remember, you guys, she is a Taurus, so go look it up.
Yeah,
you look it up, you understand. Yes. So, okay. So you also mentioned that you let's talk about your foundation, because Mental Health Mondays, that's one of my specialties. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about your foundation. What's the name of your foundation?
So I started the Shantia Alexandria Foundation last year to honor my sister, who we lost to suicide. And so I have another sister that's younger than me. We're 8 months apart. And she and I decided to sit down and come up with the foundation, the organization, and how we was going to push it. So we decided to advocate for not only suicide awareness, but mental health as well, because it's something that is needed in the African American community. And
absolutely,
especially with us facing a lot of trauma, and just teaching people how to deal with those traumas and have those uncomfortable conversations is what really led us to starting our organization.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. That's powerful, especially somebody your age doing something so powerful. That's like a movement, really.
Yeah, we're trying to get there.
And how has that been? Like, have you had any struggles on trying to get the foundation going?
Honestly, like, we've been doing pretty good. Like, with this just being our first year, we've been doing pretty good. The support has been like really, 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 really amazing. So I can't say we really had a struggle, because we had a lot of support coming out the gate. Like, as soon as we launched, a lot of people were like, we really appreciate what you're doing, and a lot of people decided to jump on board. So I don't really feel like there has been a struggle. The only struggle I would say is trying to find a target audience. That would be like the biggest struggle, seeing which age group needs the most help and how we can target that age group and get them what they need. So right now, I think the age group that we see that needs the most help is probably like Generation Z, which is a generation right under us. So just trying to help them out and give them guidance and let them know, like, you don't have to struggle alone. You have people to talk to. You don't have to contemplate suicide. We will help you. So because it's a lot of them that are contemplating suicide or are really depressed because they're looking at social media as success, being social media influencers, or just being a rapper's girlfriend. Like, those are goals to them, or having 20,000 likes on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So they don't get that. That's like oh, am I not pretty enough? Or am I not doing enough? When you're doing what you're supposed to be doing for this moment now, you know?
Okay. So what age group is Generation Z?
So that will be like 27. So like the 25 and under.
Okay.
Generation Z.
Okay. And so your younger sister that took her life, how old was she?
She was 14, and that was back in 2013.
Okay. 2013. Okay.
She would have been 21? 22? 22. Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't want to make this very difficult, but because it's mental health, Mondays, and on my platform, I want to have this, allow you the space to be transparent and be open. How did that affect you?
Losing my sister?
Yes. And how old were you when that happened? She was 14.
I was 18, I think. 18 or 19. I was just finishing my second semester, my first year of college, actually. I had just finished my first year of college, so I had came back home for the summertime. So just being back around, like family and, living in the house with my mom and sisters again. So that was like a big transition for me. So losing my sister, it kind of affected me in a way, but in a sense, I kind of understood, because when I was a teenager, of course, I feel like everybody have suicidal thoughts, like I'll just kill myself, blah, blah, blah. But to actually know somebody that actually went through it, at first it was kind of like, why, like why of course you ask the questions like, why did you kill yourself, or why would you go that route? We could have just talked about it, so kind of part of me was just like, I wish that she would have just reached out a little bit more. Me learning the signs, or knowing or paying more attention to the signs that she was struggling, because my sister was very happy and outgoing, so for the most part, you really didn't see it. So just for me, it was just wanting to be more aware and present than I was. So I kind of, that was that, and then I kind of understood, so it kind of made it easier to move on. And then just knowing that life is way much bigger, and just learning how to be kind to people, because you just never know how what you say could trigger somebody else to lose their life. So just being more aware of my words and what I say to people, and just being a kind person in general. So that's kind of how it affected me in a sense.
Okay, thank you for answering that. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, because I as some of you know in the audience, I too tried to commit suicide when I was younger. So I know what that's like, and no, it didn't work. I'm here today,
Thank God.
But yes, I'm so thankful. Yes, I am. And so I know what it's like to be on that side, to feel like that you're not important, to feel like you're not loved, to feel like your existence doesn't matter to anybody, to feel invisible, to feel like no one will care whether I'm here or not, So I do understand that. So what you're doing is something really great. I wish I had, some type of a group like yours, the Shantia Alexandria Foundation, to give me that support as well. So I think it's a beautiful thing that you're doing. But I guess I wonder too, because when I was that young, I was maybe 15 or 16. I didn't know who to talk to about that, you know. So how do we get people to talk about it? I know that's part of your mission. How do we get people to, you know, talk about these things, especially the younger people? Because my thing is, if you can get it out and talk about it when you're younger, you won't be older, you know, still trying to
heal,
you know, deal with trauma and issues. If you can get it out in the open when you're younger, that could help. What do you think could change that? How can we talk about it more?
So for what we do is we host different Zoom meetings that are surrounded by different topics where, you know, people can come and express themselves freely. So it's kind of like a support group, but not quite, because it's different topics and it's generated, like, you know, different people chime in. It's just an open dialogue, and you can, you know, express how you feel, because we want everybody's opinions to matter. And so we create a safe space for everybody to come and, you know, just share their opinions on or experiences, because for me, I believe, you know, nobody can relate to you unless they've been through what you've been through, which is another reason why we started this organization. So, like, you know, if we hear of a family that's going through you know, loss of suicide, you know, we'll reach out to them, let them know, like, hey, we know what you're going through, because I lost my sister to suicide, or you know, my cousin, my family, like, or, you know, some kind of family member can relate to losing, you know, a member to suicide. And honestly, like, just sharing that experience alone has helped a lot of people, because they're like, we did know who to talk to. And, you know, people are like, you know, of course they're going to send their condolences, but to actually know somebody that knows how you actually feel in this exact moment is, to me, I feel like more rewarding than, you know, somebody who hasn't experienced this and, you know, just sending their condolences, you know, like, let me help you. This is what I did when I went through this, you know, traumatic experience, or what have you. So I feel like, you know, sharing your experiences can help somebody else, because, you know, they're there now, but it could be somebody else tomorrow.
Absolutely. And yes, and that could really, you know, pay a heavy toll to family members, because we don't think about, you know, like the mom or the dad, or like you, for instance, the sister who has to deal with the aftermath of losing, you know, someone very close to you, and especially young. Like, we can kind of deal with it better, like, with older people pass away, you know,
right?
Because we said they live their lives. But anybody that's young, whether it's a suicide or they committed suicide, or a fatal death, or a gunshot, you know, a gun or anything like that, it's always devastating.
Right.
So, yeah, I do understand that. So, okay, and so since you started the foundation and you opened those doors, have you received or talked to more? Are there more? So we're gonna say Gen Z, because I'm saying that because that sounds like that's your target audience, really. Is it more females or more males? What would you say?
We have a good. Our following is mostly female. We have a few male participants that, like, may chime in from here and there, but it's mostly like females that reach out, you know, for help. One girl, she reached out because she actually witnessed her boyfriend commit suicide. And so, like, she and I, you know, we've been talking back and forth, and, you know, she's just been, you know, like, sharing her experience. And I mean, sometimes it's just like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I just tell her every day, like, she's very, very strong for, you know, continuing to go to counseling and seek counseling. And because sometimes I feel like, you know, people just go on about their day as if nothing even happened, you know what I'm saying? And they're suffering on a day-to-day basis. So for her to even consider going to counseling after that experience was to me, very, very bold and courageous. So we've had her. We had some other, people reach out to us like, hey, I am interested in counseling. Can you help me find one? So that's been really good as well.
Okay, so you spoke on people calling, like asking you for referrals for counselors. So what exactly does the organization do outside of just outside of being a support system for people dealing with someone that has committed suicide?
So we host events that are based on educating people how to live mentally healthier lives. So we do a yoga event. We actually have a journaling event coming up October 24th, where we're doing Journal in the Park. So just, teaching people how to journal if they've never journaled before. And if you have journaled before, you can just come out and, share how, journaling has impacted your life and helped you. We do yoga and sound bath event twice a year, which teaches people how to meditate and, just relax the mind, which is good for like helping with stress and anxiety. We do a walk every year geared to just promotion of mental health, where we have vendors, all wellness vendors. And we also have the counseling group that comes out, as well as other community partners. We do a Stuff the Bus every year towards homeless awareness, and so we just host like different events geared to promoting mental health awareness.
Okay, that's awesome. Wow, that's wonderful because it's good to know that people, ladies and gentlemen your age, are really out here trying to make a difference, trying to make the planet better, just trying to make people feel better, make people better. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
About not being selfish and just sharing what you can.
Your brain, because that is one of the most important organs in your body. So making sure your brain is doing what it's supposed to do and healthy, just like your body, it's a good thing.
Yes, we talk about that mental health, physical health, and spiritual health. You need to have all three to be balanced. Absolutely. Good stuff. Good. Very good. So, you have been doing very well. You really have, and I've seen the growth in you, and I'm sure others have too. So I commend you for that. Yes, and just in case anybody has not told you, you are beautiful inside and out.
Thank you.
You are, and I know you're going to do great things. You along with your team, because it takes a team to run this ship.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, to the team, right?
Shout out to them.
Shout out to everybody,
like the supporters, everybody that has supported us from day one. Because honestly, we would not be here without you guys. So
that's
we definitely appreciate the support.
Awesome. So, what do you have coming up? Soon, what do you have coming up? And talk some more about your t-shirts. I saw you made a post about some t-shirts, and I would like the audience to know about that too.
Okay, so events that we have coming up, we have the Journal in the Park. That is October 24th at 2 p.m. I don't have the address location just yet, but I will be getting that together, and that is a collaborative event with one of our partners, Journal by JC, and the Sincerest Thoughts. So we all collabed to come up with that event, and those two both wrote self-guided journals, basically about trauma and healing of their life. So we're all collabing to do that event happening on October 24th. And then we have Stuff the Bus coming up November 20th. And that is homeless awareness. Is basically like a pop-up shop where we take clothes, we give out food, the homeless people get showers, and we just, make it like a big party in a sense for the homeless people, and they are able to get as many clothes, shoes, food as they want. So that's that coming up. I feel like we have an event in December, but I'm not really sure yet.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
But yeah, so those are the two that are concrete as of now. But you can subscribe to our newsletters. That is on shantiaalexandria.org, where you can sign up for that, or just follow us on Instagram at the Shantia Alexandria Foundation. And that's where you'll see all the information for events, upcoming events. And as far as the shirts, we just dropped our pink. Well, we already dropped it, but we just relaunched it. Our pink Pretty Girls Need Therapy 2 shirts, because you can be a pretty girl and still go to therapy. So those just dropped for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Awesome. We do have some fall colors as well on our website. But the pink ones for sure, we are donating a portion of the proceeds to help a lady that is currently fighting her battle with breast cancer. So we really need you guys to support so that we can make sure that she gets the help that she needs to pay for her treatments. So yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so one more time, just slow it down just a little bit. What is the you going? I love it though. I love it. That energy. I love it. The Millennnials. Okay, so what is the name of the foundation again? Just slow it down just a little bit.
The foundation's name is the Shantia Alexandria Foundation.
Okay, and what are your handles? Your Instagram handle?
Our Instagram handle is at the Shantia Alexandria Foundation. We are on Facebook, the Shantia Alexandria Foundation. Our website is shantiaalexandria.org, and that's it.
Okay, awesome, very good, thank you. Okay, and so before we get ready to end our show, is there anything that you would like to say, maybe one pointer or one thought or something that you would like to leave the audience with?
I would just say always make sure that you know who you are. So when something is off, you're able to say, hey, I need to fix this. Just making sure that you do mind checks, just like you do regular checkups. You go to the doctor, do a mind checkup. How am I feeling today? Ask yourself, like, if I'm not happy, how can I make myself happy? And don't rely on others to make you happy. You have to make yourself happy first and then rely on everybody else. So yeah.
Wow. That was beautiful, beautifully said. Thank you so much. Okay, everybody. So that was Tavia from Atlanta. Tavia the Taurus. From Atlanta. Yes, and she is the creator and founder of the Shantia Alexandria Foundation. And like she said, you can find them on Instagram, Facebook, her website. I mean, they got it covered. They're all across the board.
We're worldwide.
All right, worldwide. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
We are worldwide.
All right. Well, thank you again for being my guest. Okay. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, and I just want to say to the audience, just again, go to my page too on Instagram. It's MS_BJ Martin, because I talk about different little things you can do to check in with yourself. As Tavia mentioned, doing those mental check-ins, just check in with yourself. Just to make sure that you're okay, because you're going to have to be okay so that you can help somebody else be okay. Mm-hmm. That's how that works.
Yep. You have to do the work.
Yes, you do.
You have to do the work. And it's not easy.
No, it's not. Nothing that's worthwhile is going to be easy. Nope. And I've learned that. Yes. So, okay. So, before I go, I just would like to say to you guys, remember, just like the sun, you are necessary. I love y'all.